Hello, welcome back to Wildfrost. I am back yet again, doing these in the correct order today. Didn't just wake up and go, let's play Slice and Dice. Hell yeah. Shall we? I think we shall. We are shademancers today, and ugh. Ooh, yeah. Well, you know, one of the things that I think has helped my streak a lot is when I play this game on stream, if they show me a bad hero, I just go play something else. Holy shit, it's Snowstow. Oh, Cocoon. Yeah, I played this hero yesterday. That was good. I will play. I will stick to the rotation. I will play Shademancers, but I want you to know it kind of sucks. This hero is not the end of the world, but you know, Shademancers has a potential to just not be playable, and having a good hero gives you a better chance of it being playable, basically. I'm actually going to go Tarblade, and I'm going to take one on my hero for a double kill here. I think we'll find it to be okay. A shame about the Sun Charm robbing me of $5 here, but that's alright. And the trick is to, I think, press Redraw Bell and then have Blizzard Bottle in hand, if I were to guess, because we can then call the Wave Bell. Oh, I was about to say to you, this hero's big benefit is that every Waddlegoons, almost every Waddlegoons, is a non-threat. This Waddlegoons is a threat. That's okay. It happens, and I have to live with it. It is very unlucky, I will say. But that's okay. It happens. I have to do a little bit of maneuvering now to find money. And we want to clear room for the penguins to spawn. There will be 4. And my hero is off turn. Oh, it's such a fucking mess, man. It's such a mess. It's a disaster. I got destroyed. 1, 2, 3. So we go here, hit the goblin, 2 damage to this penguin so that Spike lives. Yeah. And then I can Jun Mask Big Peng, which will be fine. Go get him, Jun Mask. I've been trying to keep track of what charms enemies roll, because I think it is actually true that they might not roll. Alright, I want to see if there's another frog charm on this run, basically. That's what I'm looking for today. 5 Tarblades is kind of weird. But no big deal. You know, bad Penguin fight is as good as your best Snow Knight fight. So we still just have to be glad that it was penguins. All of this, so many things went wrong. I did my best setup, and I still walk out of this fight at like 77. Which, I gotta tell you, better than what we would have made on Snow Knights in a similar situation. So, you know what? I don't mind. You have to go double units on this clan, because there's a chance that this unit draft is not playable. This unit draft is extremely playable, thank God. Berry Sis and Egg are both good. I think Berry Sis is game winning, and I think Egg is safe, and I'm going to go with game winning. But sometimes Berry Sis is weak at the start of your run. Soulbinding, in my opinion right now, because of the way that this clan is bugged, if you see Soulbound Skulls, you just have to take it. Because it's one of the most consistent ways to finish the run. And now that some of the plans are broken, you know, you need to keep your eyes open for how you get past the end of the run. Because getting to the end of the run is still not a big deal, but finishing the run sometimes is hard. Because if your Groff just doesn't get any value from kills, what do? Teeth Charm, eh? It might be good. It might actually be good that this Teeth Charm is here. We might consider this a boon. I am not sure yet. Today we will learn. I actually don't have a multi-kill angle here. particularly. I have a multi-kill angle, but I have to take 2 on both of these units. I guess Barry Sis doesn't have to take it. I'm down with that. Making up a little bit of money here is worthwhile. I think this fight is non-threatening, and I want to try to squeeze every little bit of value out of this one that we can possibly find, because it's very good to make ourselves a little bit of money. Why did I think... There it is. I see it. I felt like I had a play here that was a multi-kill, but I couldn't find it. Here it is. It's skip Big Berry, play the 3 Tarblade on Frosting or the 2 on Ice Lantern. That's your multi-kill. And we make a little bit of money on the Goblin. Not a ton, because I'm going to play Big Berry for completion, basically. But enough. It's good to squeeze out. Normally, I think in this fight you just ignore the Goblin completely, because even though it doesn't happen very often, I think that this fight is very threatening. Every fight on Fight 2 is very threatening, but in particular, I think this one can catch you. It's definitely the easiest of them, though, to be fair. Like, don't feel super afraid or anything, but, you know, a healthy amount of fear is worthwhile. This is... Dead. I can put 3 to this Frostinger in the back. Again, good to just look closely, right? Because now this is -2. You're at 3 because of this 2. You're at 2. You're dead. Mimic is doing 2. Dead. Big Berry kills Frostinger. Triple. Like I said, good to be sure that we are looking as best we can for our money. I think it matters a little bit more. Again, normally I'm a little more lax, I feel, but... or maybe I'm not a little more lax, I don't know. I feel a little more lax, but, you know, one way or the other, doesn't matter. But because this clan has so many issues right now, I think that you really need to pay close attention and squeeze out every little bit of value. It's like one charm changes the run, so if we're in a position where we miss one charm by just a touch, that can be the difference between winning and losing the run. And you might be thinking to yourself, by the way, I want to address something here. You might be thinking to yourself, oh, well, this hero, you said it wasn't very good. Well, I implied it wasn't very good. I didn't say anything like that. But it seems good to me. You may be thinking that. And you are correct. This hero is good now. The problem with bad heroes is that a lot of times you are not going to know that they are bad. This hero is bad because it offers you almost no... actual damage output. It's 3 damage on a 4 turn timer, so if your run does not pull a good first unit, which can happen, everything goes to shit. The big threat of Shademancers right now, I think, is being offered a super deady first unit draft and then just losing the game because you don't have the damage output to finish this fight. Barry Sis obviously handled it, but like the run that I put up from the stream a few days ago where my first unit draft was... But it was Vesta, what was it? It was Vesta, the Baker, and I think Bonnie. It was something like that. That run was very bad. And that's what you have to be aware of. You have to be looking out for those. I think that Chrono is really good if you think the early game is bad, and it's good to pick up a Clunker because it's something easy to kill for Soulbound Skulls later on. Because I'm pretty sure the kill an ally cards don't actually work on Soulbinding either. So we do have to kill them with our hands. I'll try to showcase it if I can. I think Blaze Tease, whatever. I'm going to go Chrono. I think it is fine. And we're going to go look at the Charm Merchant, and maybe this is something good. It is not. Yeah. I think that Nova with the Frost Charm is actually not pickable. I've been extremely lucky to not see her like this for so long. But I do not think you can play this. I think it is extremely bad. Because she just loses so much value. It's hard to play, hard to make up. You'd have to pick up like a cleanse or something. Cake Charm is decent. What does it put me to? It puts me to 33 if I want this Cake Charm. This clan is the worst clan for Cake Charm. There's a lot less to do with it. But that being said, I don't hate it. Because you can just put it on Berry Bell, and Berry Bell's good. I will take it. You could also go, I mean, it's too expensive to go anything else there, I think. Just a little too much. Berry Blade is very good, but I don't actually think we're in much of a dangerous position right now. We are extremely strong. Our hero kind of just hard counters Bamboozle, so it's nice. And if you want to go crazy with it, we crown Chrono, but we definitely just crown Spike. You don't want to commit too hard to Chrono here. It's not worth it. And since I don't feel like I'm under any threat, I'm going to skip out on the Cake Charm. There are a few hits for this clan, but what are they actually? I don't know. I don't know if I've ever seen one. I might just be kidding. Let's go look. You can't do it on Blaze Tea. Blaze Bomb doesn't exist. Wish I could sort these by clan. That would help a lot. I guess I know, but Ice Dice Nova. There might actually not be anything. Yeah, there's nothing. Okay. I think there's nothing barring a gnome, and I'm not going to go to the gnome very often. I will just play the Cake Charm. Because putting it down will let me play a little more greedy in this fight. I think. And it's the wrong Bamboozle for me. Extremely good Teeth Charm. So pay close attention now. If we see another Teeth Charm or another Tiger Charm now, my theory about the charms is incorrect. I'll be interested to see it. I don't care who gets the health, I just care that someone gets the health. And I don't care to try for a multi-kill on that guy. Yeah, 4 damage is decent, and she goes fast. Probably should start swinging on the Winter Worm. Because I don't have a lot of snow in this spot. Snowbow, Gobbler, Baby Snowbow. Sorry, Grouchy Baby Snowbow. That's an interesting wave. Does the game think Grouchy is very strong? I think I've asked this before. I feel like I've said that exact sentence before. Does the game think Grouchy is very strong? Because, like, why is he coming in with Baby Snowbow? Baby Snowbow is obviously extremely easy. There is no threat of Baby Snowbow. I'm gonna try... No, there's no multi-killing in this fight, and I think you shouldn't be looking for it. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play Jun Jun, but I'm not gonna put it up front, so I'm just gonna soulbind it. My Berry Sis can take 7. Okay, well, my fault. Yep, that's my bad. Didn't really think about it like that. I mean, maybe this Jun Jun's about to farm. Entirely possible. Did not consider, what if Berry Sis just puts 7 HP into the Jun Jun? Didn't even cross my mind that that could happen. Not gonna lie. Didn't even register as a possibility. I'll put 3 into Grouchy so he dies. He's just gonna replace, but I don't mind. Kinda icky with Gobbler. And we're probably gonna aim top row here. I need to get through this Gobbler. Something like this doesn't seem too bad. Big Berry hits a 5. I have a Blizzard Bottle coming up for the Gobbler. And we are going to face down Boozle very quickly. Yeah, not too bad. I can just kill Boozle and then start working the Gobbler. You could soulbind with Chrono, but I think it's a mistake. Maybe now it's good. After the Boozle is killed, I will do it. Yeah, I think I should freeze Gobbler. Probably. I think that you actually could make a case for letting the Gobbler hit into Jun Jun here, because then you can just Soulbound Skull's Jun Jun. But then you're having to freeze the Snowbow, which I don't think feels very good. And honestly, this fight is pretty much won. and I don't need to sweat it too hard. I will freeze Gobbler. The only thing that's kind of scary is the double Winter Worm lineup. John Gobbler is now dead to Big Berry, and I will send the Spike Brigade on up. Spike Brigade. Maybe I win the 1 and 3, who knows? Ooh, that's okay. So basically now I want to use this Chrono to sneak in an extra kill, ideally. If possible. But I'm going to be losing value if I start killing off my Chrono, right? Presumably. 5, 5, 2, 2. There's a 6 coming, which I think Jun eats. 5, 5, 2, 2, 3. You're going to do 3 times 2. Hey, I said Jun should eat that. Could have Spike take it and go to 1, but like this is the thing, right? If you soulbound, if you kill Chrono on the soulbound, you're just losing value. Not the game, just value. Like I'm losing out on a multi-kill trying to get an extra kill. It ends up being a wash. I don't know why I said wash like that. I don't actually say wash. I don't know what's wrong with me. I'd like to apologize. Okay, now let's make sure I don't lose anything. 3, 3, 7. Maybe like 3. Ooh, go your hero, take it. 3, 3, 6, no. Give me a sec, I'll make it make sense to me. How about Chrono in front, Soulbind, Winterworm? 6, 3, 3. Acceptable. I think that one's fine. 2, and then it goes 3 here, 5. Yeah, okay. Triple kill, very nice. Nobody's attacking. Nice and easy. Not too bad. I think we should have made enough money in this fight to be able to afford a crown, but maybe I'm wrong. 109. That is enough. I think 107 is the top end that I've seen that you need. Okay, so you can go charge, and you can go charge Bell and try to play Chrono. I think that that's really, really bad. I don't think you should do that. You should definitely just take a crown and plus 7 HP. I don't think it's a close call. I don't think you really need to put a lot of thought into that one. I think that's a pretty cut and dry play. Snowcake for sure, although Shade Clay for Berry Bell is okay, but Snowcake is a lot better. Muncher for sure, and we're just gonna... I think don't be afraid to just throw out Tarblades in this clan. That's what I'm coming around on. Sometimes I'm like, ooh, I don't want to throw away the Tarblades. I want to throw away the Tarblades. Get this shit out of here. And not too bad. A very okay early game. Nothing great, nothing terrible. I think it is just fine. And what you should not do in this spot is try to commit to Chrono. I can tell you that from experience, it's not very good. We're going to commit to Berry Sister, and we're going to cut Spike for Big Berry. And this is the comp. Is this comp good? I think it is okay. This is what Shademancers is very good at, living forever. And it's very, very good at living forever. I do not think you should Snowcake the Shell Witch. I think the Conquer is the last one to go here. Pretty sure. She's gonna hit a 2. Here, actually, we could play Jun and then take the 1 and 3 on Soulbinding here. It's just like a free kill, basically. Fine. I don't think it makes a huge difference. It's just a free kill. Because I was just gonna throw some Tarblades or press Redraw Bell anyway, so we may as well go for that. And now we can go crunch this pecan down. And we just eat damage, it doesn't matter. Oh, my hero should be in front there. I didn't count that up correctly. Shell Charm. So Chrono is worthless now, more or less. There's basically no two ways about it, it's just here to get hit. But... oh man, that prickle is going to be real hard to displace. He's just gonna sit there and scale teeth on me, and I can't avoid teeth damage, can I? I sure can't. And he's 13. Normally you would just kill him with tar blades, but that man is massive. Okay, I understand. I get the position here. It's actually pretty simple. When you are shown a man with too many teeth that you cannot kill, you don't kill him. You ignore him. Man with many teeth that is very hard to kill, I don't gotta kill him. I just gotta go. You're gonna hit me for 3. Okay. You can. And then we're just gonna start soul binding through things, I feel. This conquer is the only thing that really puts any threat on me. I believe. You know what's good here is just getting this gobbling out. Go away. Shell Witch is almost dead. Volgo hits a 5. Yeah. Getting that gobbling out was kind of a mistake. I should have killed the Conquer first. I'm just gonna soulbind. Oh. So it doesn't really matter if you make a mistake, if you're just better. That's my advice to you today. Just be better. Strongly recommend win your 20% rolls. It makes your life a lot easier. I was very unafraid though, considering the health bars of my units. I was not very concerned about this fight. Prickle was just never going to die, but that's fine. We're going to be a little bit poor and a little bit sad, but that's all right. The enemies drop the money that they would have given you when you killed them, so you don't have to... All I'm losing there is multi-kills. You don't have to sit there and try to fight it out. All 3 of these have a really good case to be made. Skullness Tea lets me do real damage. It's even if it's just a +2, it's very strong. And potentially it could be more if I see a Mega Mimic. Fallow Mask, strong. Sheep Hopper Mask gives me good damage through the mid-game. Basically more money. I'm going to go Skullness Tea. I think this is the angle for Berry Sis to carry. Call that Carry Sis. And I'm going to go... Ooh, I really want to go top path and remove, bottom path and remove. But I think that the problem that this deck faces is if you remove a bunch of cards, what is this deck doing? It's just going to sit here and play Soulbound Skulls and Gen Mask, which isn't bad, but I would like to have at least one more good card. And taking money is like taking a card in the next shop. It's similar. Strawberry Charm, sure. This Berry Belcher gives us a lot of health. Look at that. It's +7, and then if you give that a Lumen Base, it's +14 to 3 units. That's a lot of health. Aimless Charm, no big deal. Marrow at the bottom, no big deal. The enemy we should consider to put the Snowcake onto... Which one? Grumble deals 2 every 2 turns. Smog deals 14 and 6. Am I killing Smog in 6? No. Smog gets locked up. Yeah. Spike goes for the Grumble. Probably just slap out Chrono, because why not, basically. Good to be rid of it, I suppose. Probably just throw shit at Marrow and then freeze the Grumble. Looks fine to me. Marrow is 3 HP away from dead, and then everything is a little bit fine. Again, if you have strong defensive options, these fights are very easy. And we have pretty strong defensive options. I won't say great, but fairly strong. Although the Pawpaw is a little concerning. Oh, and Skullness Tea can't target someone who doesn't have attack. Very, very good to know. I did not know that. Everything except... There are 4 very good hits and 2 bad hits. Based on how I understand probabilities, this should be a bad hit because I just had a really, really unlikely good hit. Yep, there you go. That makes perfect sense to me. Yeah, so when you're targeting Aimless, if you look at it, You see how there's the closed diamond on Spike and Chrono? That means they can't be targeted by it, which means that the only target for Skull Misty here is Jun Jun. Oh yeah, that doesn't work. Of course. Sorry, my fault. My fault. How could I forget? I spoke about it in this video about that bug, and then I just forgot that it existed. Extremely correct. Yeah. That's fine. I'm just thinking about what I should do here. It's a 50-50. I think I should have my hero take the 50-50. I want my hero to not take 4 damage, right? And I especially want my hero to not take 6 damage from this pawpaw. And so I should have my hero go first so that they can potentially hit into the marrow. There is a case to be made for tarblading the pawpaw, but that's probably bad. Not probably, that's bad. I will tarblade the Gromble, and then we redraw it into Berry Bell. I was very correct to leave that Smog as the Snowcake target, by the way. But we are in a bit of hot water here. I just need to win one 50-50 though. Good. And if you know it's gonna go like that, then you play that a little differently. But you don't know it's gonna go like that, so you can't. Okay, let me press the redraw bell. Bottom deck my most important card, that's just Wildfrost. There are 3 pawpaws, and we are aimless. And that's not ideal. But I will never kill this Smog at the top, and I think that we are just going to eat it into these pawpaws, more or less. But that's not entirely correct because I'm going to move north, and I'm going to tarblade this pawpaw now. Since it's 4 teeth and 4 damage, it's very tough to leave this guy uncontested. Yes, okay. This is not a cakewalk fight. I should make sure I make that clear. This fight is hard. Would be incorrect to act like it's free. I want Chrono to die this turn, because I want Spike to kill that Gromble. Yeah, and he can't do that if he takes the pawpaw hit. And then it's a Blizzard Bottle Mawjaw. What configuration gives me the best chance of killing Pawpaw in 2? It's gotta just be Hero then Big Berry, right? But I also would like Big Berry to have the highest chance of getting a kill. But why? I'm only getting 4 HP back. You know what? I will send the Jun Jun mask to the north, and we will stop thinking. That Smog's awake, by the way. Okay, you know, Big Berry understood the assignment at least. He gave it a good effort. And in this position, I would like to consider taking the turn to play Sunburst 2-2, because what on earth am I redrawing into? Nothing. So, I should take the time to press Sunburst 2-2 while there's still time. Basically. I think that refreezing Mawjaw is not the end of the world here. Because of the silence, or the frost, I mean. Berrysis soon needs to retire. But not yet. And why would I not freeze Mawjaw? Well, he's right there. Put this Pawpaw away. Or I can set this Smog to 7, which is Death to Big Berry. Both ideas are okay. I think that I will go with putting the Smog to 7. Yeah, it gives Big Berry a 2 and 3 chance to heal, which is actually pretty nice. Just don't hit Mawjaw here and we're chilling. You idiot. Now you have to take 7, and sometimes he takes 14, but that's okay. I just kind of have to eat it. It's fine. I did this so I could Blizzard Bottle Smog. And I should do so. Oh yeah, Barry Sis can hit the correct target. Barry Sis needs to go eat 3 damage now. Is there a world where if I send a Sunburst 2/2 on Big Barry, he dies? No. Not possible. And it's very good to just keep the Sunburst 2/2s flowing. Although sometimes he's gonna... Here, I should bring Spike down. Because sometimes he's going to kill. I don't believe in him, but sometimes he's gonna kill. Oh yeah, now he's certain he doesn't die. Wow! Wow! Look at us. Killing the enemies. Incredible stuff. This Tarblade is pretty worthless. But we send it anyway. This deck does not have many cards in it, which is nice because at least I usually draw my freeze. Usually. We can go Sunburst 2/2 Big Berry. It's 7 + 4, which is 11, and then I have lethal next turn with Tarblade. Not how you would normally see this fight played through. Very often, I think you would say that tanking every single Maw-Jaw hit is a little bit weird and not what you would expect, but I'm 100% sure that if I don't Snowcake that topmost enemy, things are rough. It's not like I can hold the Snowcake anyway, so it's all good. Duplicating Skullmoose in these fights is not terrible, because we're going to be here for so long. Removing 2 cards and getting money, I'm going to go duplicate. We'll see what I want to duplicate after I see this charm. Beetle Charm. That is pretty worthless, but you know what? Fine by me. For sure it's Berry Bell. Not really a question, but you want to think about duplicating other cards there as well. You don't want to just go straight to the obvious answer. You want to make sure you give yourself some time to think. Broken Vase, of course. Crown, of course. So Skullmuffin is currently a worthless card because these kill and ally effects don't trigger everything. That's what I'm getting. Like, I would never click this in my life. I will take a look at this charm, and then I'm probably going to take Shade Wisp, although it's very bad in the next fight. Jimbo Charm. I have a lot of health increases. Like a lot of HP up. I don't hate it. Just slapping Jimbo Charm on like Big Berry here. Let's go gambling. If he hits 2, so my opinion about Jimbo Charm is it's what? It's like 75% very good, although the damage number rolling lower is bad. But it's like the turn timer is very strong. Maybe I should do it on my hero. If I don't care about the health stat, it's 2 and 3 are both good, 4 is neutral, 5 is bad. And then on the attack, 3 is fine, 4 and 5 are good. So there's a lot of good cases here. And I'm giving up so much health, though. Oh, that sounds so bad, doesn't it? Oh, I don't know. Let me take a Shade Wisp here, first of all. It's tough. I think I shouldn't do it into the Crunker fight anyway. Regardless. Let me get a Cursed Crown on Shade Wisp. I think I might actually just be pivoting this run around stealing enemies at this point. I'm gonna Beetleberry Sis because she has the fastest attack. Okay. Give me a Grink, please. No, no Grink today. We have a Snowcake for Crunker. Our special charm here is block charm. I have not seen that one yet. Hello, Spuncher. Welcome to the team. 3 damage, 3 turn timer, 5 damage. Not terrible. Except, unfortunately, for Spuncher, I bottom decked my double berry bells. Not bottom decked, but I didn't draw them first turn, which means that Spuncher is dead. Thank you for the +5, though. I'm gonna get hit by Spike Ball no matter what on Berry Sis. So we can just heal the 3 damage back through Big Berry, which is fine. Downright acceptable. With Skull Misty, we actually do enough damage to, I think, win the game, which is nice at least. I'm gonna let my hero take it because I'm gonna let Big Berry just heal us. It's good for tempo to not spend 2 turns pressing Tarblade when I could put Spike out and then redraw. A very minor optimization. Oh, also, I forgot my hero has the Weaken. Scrap Charm, no big deal. I am definitely going for the Lumen Vase on Berry Bell when I can get it. It's so much health. And if Spike dies, he dies, is my current feeling. He's not gonna die to that Spuncher, but if he does die, he dies. That's how it goes in this business. We will refreeze Crunker, we're gonna be here a while. Yeah, my team, it doesn't really matter a ton about anything in these fights, because my team has a collective like 60 HP across 3 units that are doing good damage. Is this good enough to beat the Frost game? I think maybe. I think it's a strong maybe. We have to mess around a little bit with the game plan. One problem with Shade Wisp is you can't instantly heal. I think that stealing an enemy in this fight is not needed. Like, I don't need to establish a Shade Wisp Spuncher on my side of the board or anything like that, because I already got Spuncher distributed among 3 of my units. So beyond that, I don't really need to care all that much. That's my feeling. I maybe care a little bit. Maybe just a little bit. I think it is worth spreading out damage taken for the Big Berry heal, but like this fight is so over, and maybe it just doesn't even matter. Not maybe, it just doesn't even matter. All I need to do is make sure I put the time into keeping Spike alive. You can spawn in as many enemies, and by the way, as I like to point out, sure feels like there are a lot of fucking guys on Crunker. Doesn't it? Sure feels like there's a lot of enemies that I'm fighting right now. -2 puts you to 8. Here's what I'll do. I'll just Sunburst 2/2 Berry Sis. That seems good. That way I don't have to worry about any Grink-related incidents. I don't know, I'm having a lot of trouble with keeping Spike alive. Like, mentally, I just don't want to do it. Here's what I'll do. I will just place my crew to kill the Spuncher, and then we will flip up. Not too bad. I could have sent my hero up for a multi-kill as well, but it's alright. Hard to see what really matters here, because it's not much, is it? Not a whole lot I do at this point makes a difference. I'm just gonna eat the 5 because I don't care. Yeah, and it goes to Jun Jun, and I don't care. The trash is gonna be one of the biggest problems that this run can face. Trash on the final boss is very challenging, and it can cause us a bit of trouble. Because we don't kill backline very nicely. The other thing that we can find, I haven't said how much we can find that wins us this game. Consume Charm, Smackback Charm. Not Bread Charm or Zoomlin Charm, but it's called Frenzy Charm. It's 3 hits and Consume. Consume Soulbound Skulls is one of the ways to just take this one. And then Aimless also would work, and then 86 hit me, you bastard. I'm gonna kill this Junjun at you now. Don't do it again. What the fuck? It's fine, and I have answers to this, but this is why Krunker is a fucked up boss. Imagine you're winning this fight by a super thin margin, and then Krunker just 6x6x's you, and your hero takes a guaranteed 6, and you just can't play. What a bastard. What an absolute bastard. I have plenty of tools to face this down, and I still think it's fucked up. I just think that there should be some sort of variance protection against Krunker, so that sometimes he's not the easiest boss of all time, and sometimes he's not killing you with no counterplay. That boss needs bad luck protection or something. He's a real menace. What'll it be today? Oh, Noomlin's super good. Sunglass Charm is extremely bad. Every single Noomlin you can give me here is definitely worth it. I just wanted to look at my crowns. Is there any I can move? No. And you can't cut Spike out of the deck. So, Noomlin Sunbelt. Gunkfruit Lumen Vase. Pretty bad, but Gunkfruit's just a shame. At the end of the world. And Noomlin. You could take the Sunglass Charm, and then you could go gambling there if you wanted to. I do not want to. I think it's very bad. But you could do it, right? You could go Sunglass Charm, put it on, like, Big Berry. Or no, you could go gambling, put it on Big Berry, and then Sunglass Charm. Oh, wait, no, that's really ugly. Never mind. That's terrible. Give me a Charm here, because a Charm is what we're going to find to win the game. Any number of them can win. That is not one of them. That is really worthless, but at least they gave it to me now and not next area. I'm going to put this on Berry Sista. No, decrown Big Berry for Soulbind, maybe? Could do it on Berry Bell, because having my own Gunk Gobbler is going to be a very nice way to win this fight. And this Noomlin Charm, I think it can go on a lot of things. Blizzard Bottle is a good pick, but I also think Junjun, so we can go to instant Junjun into Soulbind once our deck is a little more thinned out. And then you just kill the Junjun shortly after. Oh, but we don't have any kill cards for Junjun. No, that's not very good. Put it on Blizzard Bottle. I think in combat, Soulbinding is kind of bad. Sorry, I should clarify. We have a kill card for Junjun. It doesn't work. That is the more accurate thing that I need to be saying there. Nobody has kill cards for Junjun. You can't have a kill card for Junjun right now. Is the truth. Okay, give me my own personal Gunk Gobbler. I should never steal Dung Rock. Pro tip, don't take this guy. And then we're gonna go you and a Berry Bell here. And I'm thinking I should probably put the Blaze Beetles away, but also I potentially have a Spike draw for them. 5, 10, 15, I draw 6 cards. Yeah. So this fight, oh, I've got Hydro Spike. This fight, the trick is you need to kill Dung Rock as fast as you can. He needs to die. That is the threat. And the good news is I can kill him pretty quickly, and he only eats a Gunk Fruit from me. Both of which are good things. Because I'm just going to hit him with one of these. That guy goes up to 8. I'm going to take... Oh, I'm going to do 8 to this guy. It's fine. I'm going to take 4 back. I think I should play Big Berry, even though he's going to eat a little damage. I guess I could play the neutral play, which is Berry Sis. More units on the board is good because it's more HP. Berry Sis is HP neutral because she just turns her health into other characters' health. It's a net even play, basically. Can I get her a kill? I don't think so. And that's alright. We're going to do 3 plus 12. We do 15. This is lethal on the Dung Rock. Very good. And my Gunk Gobbler is a lot stronger than your Gunk Gobbler. Oh, I have no cards in hand. This Blaze Beetles only hits twice. Don't get lost in the sauce here. 4 on Berry Sis is fine. 3 into the Gunk Gobbler is also okay. Blaze Beetles hits twice. Why would I let Big Berry take 2 damage here? Make that one make sense to me. That's right, I can't. And now for the true ending. Are you ready for the good ending to this fight? Here it comes. First, I need Big Berry to line up to heal. And then I get this Chrono. And welcome to Gunk Gobbler's fucking 24x2 Emporium. Hope you're strapped in. He's about to start flattening people. I think I made the right choice. I think taking Blaze Beetles would look very funny, but it would be pretty bad until you get the Soulbind. And then once you get the Soulbind, it's crazy. And just keep the pace. Kill the Gunk Gobbler, kill the Dung Rock. I don't care if I take 8 from these Gunk backs. It doesn't matter. Don't lose your way here. Here, Gunk Gobbler, why don't you come down here and talk to these fellas? Why don't you have a word? Why don't you have a word? Normally, I haven't been taking screenshots in combat lately, but this is a special case. I'm gonna go ahead and grab this guy. Let him come along for the ride. Just open my editing software while I'm thinking about it. I forget sometimes to open... Actually, I forget every time to open GIMP. It's very easy to forget, I feel. So how do I maximize my money in this fight? I think, first of all, I should have Berry Sis give me a kill here because it's an option. Plus 5, by the way. 52 times 2. The Weevil buff means that I might not... No, even with the plus 10 HP buff to this idiot, I still double kill. I still one-shot him. Hold that, Weevil. Hey, can Gunk Gobbler stay with me? Don't go, buddy. I need you. You're my whole team. You're my world. Good news, there's a shop. Bad news, everything's worthless. It's not too surprising. This is a position, the world is so dire and so tough that I am thinking about clicking on Tigress Mask. Here, let me go paste this into my editing software while I think about it. So, Tigress Mask. Tigress Mask is gain 1 teeth when hit or an ally is hit. 5 HP. I can give Tigress a lot of teeth. Here's your $1 million question. Can I give Tigress enough HP that I can kill the Junker before the Junker kills me? That's the rub. Before I start locking in, I can click on the Charm Machine. Shade Slug. What a shame that I got the Strawberry Charm after. In a world where I get the Strawberry Charm first, Strawberry Charm plus 2 health to all allies, Cake Charm plus 6, and then I do it again. Oh my god, we would be fucking rolling in it. I need to go look. Is there a charm machine here? No, it's the gnome. The other option is Sunlight Drum. I think Tigris is probably the call, and that's not good. But I think it's the play. Another Shade Wisp. Molten Dip is something that's worth considering taking a junk for. It's not very good. Agile Candle, very funny. Second Shade Wisp, probably not. Okay. We could take 2 shots at gambling if you wanted. I'm gonna Shade Slug the crowned one and not the uncrowned one. I can crown both. I can also Lumen Vase. I can do a lot of things. Got a lot of ideas here. Spike, you can sit. I don't want you in my way anymore. I'm gonna put Tigris in instead. And it's fine. I think it's okay. The green key. So, what is the best character for me to steal? Almost always it's going to be the one with the highest attack, and that's Bigfoot. The Frost Guardian Shade Wisp bug is fixed, just so you're aware. When you take this guy, you don't get plus 60 attack anymore. That bug is no longer in the game. I want that Grink to be hitting me for Tigris Mask, I think. I'm gonna take Bigfoot. Move him down. I'm gonna take a Tigris here. Now, Tigris doesn't need the HP. Tigris just needs to see other people getting hit. Tigris themselves does not need the HP. And it is +4, which is fine. And I'm gonna put the Bigfoot on I. Soulbinding does not sound very good here. Skullmist T, Soulbind Junjun. I mean, it's just kind of worthless, I think. What do you think here? I'm down with just slamming another Berry Bell, I suppose. Not terrible. I should play Junjun first, because I'm going to play Junjun here. And I'm just going to use Junjun to increase my number of units in between me and the Frost Guardian. And then I'm going to re-up Berry Bell, like so. Junjun, I need you to not be swinging into the Frost Guardian here. Hitting myself is not bad. Like, Tarblade Berry Sis is an okay play. Because we just want to scale up Tigris. 2 damage to Junjun if you don't mind. I would never press this bell. I'm gonna Sunburst 2/2 now. I think it is still marginally better to hit it on Berry Sis. You know what the best card I could have picked up for this deck is? I think it's 1 Demon Heart. I think 1 copy of Demon Heart actually is, like, massive for this run. Okay, we're gonna Lumen Vase on Tigris. And I need to put a freeze onto the Plum. The part of this run that becomes hard is not hitting the Frost Guardian, because I'm just gonna have so much shit on the board. It gets a little trying. I think Gunk Fruit on Jun Jun into just redraw here. Because I'm going to have to press the redraw bell. It's not that important that I have Big Berry on the field. And so I should just click this button. Because I'm going to have to play it because I have so many new ones in my opener here. Jun Jun goes up. No one's attacking, so it doesn't matter. I can slap a Chrono down for Bigfoot. The Frenzy on Tigris is meaningless. It doesn't do anything for you, just so you're aware. Bigfoot does start hitting 10s, which is pretty good. And Tigris should take this Gobbler hit because it dies. Go for the double kill. That's a little joke. We have fun here. I'm gonna think about soulbinding Jun Jun next turn. It's not a terrible choice. Most of the scary things that happen in this fight have not yet happened, though. That is the big problem. So phase changing is bad. Yeah. And if it hits like that, I think you can just pass. Oh, the scary thing isn't happening. Good to know. I can send it. Yeah, I can send it here. Okay, that is good. So what's the scary thing, by the way? Pop quiz. What's the scary thing that happens here? It is, drumroll please, Rock Hog. The thing that kills you in this fight is Rock Hog spawning. It can be very, very bad if you let Rock Hog spawn in on this phase change, but there's no Rock Hog, so it's not so bad. There's a bunch of clunkers, which are, it's only bad if there's a Grink here, basically. I am willing to send this. Also, important thing to note, if you send the Frost Guardian into the super negative, like on the turn where he takes his damage that kills him, he does not trigger his effect. Unless that changed. But it does not appear to have changed. One day that's gonna change, and then I'm gonna get fucking toasted, though. I'm gonna get obliterated on that change. Because I don't read patch notes, I just know how things are. And then one day things are not how I think they are. 3+7 does kill Berry Sis. It's probably the most important part of this run right now that I don't let Berry Sis get killed. Not probably. It is the most important thing about this run right now. Cannot let Berry Sis die. I'm gonna send Bigfoot to go clean out this bottom row here. And I'm actually going to freeze the Mega Mimic. I don't want to take this damage. Bigfoot takes a 5. I don't really care about that. He has all of the health in the world. Let me get a picture of this guy as well, if you don't mind. Great for the thumbnail. You know, I know people have been, even if it's not you, I have seen the people complaining about, oh, he's just playing Nova and Foxy, Nova and Foxy. Yeah, I like to win. But sometimes, we play Nova and Foxy when they send it to me because sometimes they send me the worst shit imaginable. I'm not trying to play the worst shit imaginable, I'm trying to win. I don't need to suffer. Don't worry, the game will make me find some weird shit. Eventually. I could make him face the dark mirror that is himself. Could you do it, Frost Guardian? Could you kill yourself? Honestly, probably. He seems like he could. I'm gonna let Tigris just face him down. In reality. It's just strange, you know? I feel like I don't have anything to do here. I guess that's good. It's just I'm winning. If I have no play, it probably just means I'm winning the game if I just press cards. That's how it seems, anyway. I'll kill the Grizzle, and then I think it'll be the lethal. We'll hit a 12 into Tigris, it's over. You're out of here, Frost Guardian. Okay, so Tigris Mask did exactly what I needed it to do in that fight, and shout out to my ally, the Bigfoot. I think that this fight that I'm about to play, I'm just gonna steal the Junker. But you can also steal the Crusher. The Crusher's problem is that he's in the wrong row. Man, no Bell of the Bell. Maybe I already passed it. Breakfast Sunbell to give me a third play on Berry Bell is pretty good, and everything else is really worthless here, so Well, with the exception of the +1 card draw, that's obviously very good. You know, I've already taken almost all my screenshots. I'm just going to grab one more here, and then we can move on. I don't even need to pause this time, because that's all I need is Shade Wisp. Okay, so we need to talk about changing our crowns around now. Is Tigress Mask the winning line? Is that what I'm doing here? I don't know. Maybe. Probably not, because I think Tigress might just get sniped, but it's not hard to put Tigress out. I think I'm winning through Junker, Hero, but Junker is gonna scale kind of slow. So it might be best to just go Tigress Mask's crown over to Lumen Vase to take my own Junker and give him Lumen. What do you think about that? It's also not bad to go Lumen Vase Berry Bell, but then it's a long time to see that up again. I think this is the play. Let's give it a whirl, shall we? The reality of the situation is that as soon as I kill... It depends on the charms on the enemies, first of all, before I start talking. These are not great. The Bombers is pretty bad. Okay, so we're going to take our copy of the Junker. You need to not play Snowcake because I want the Breakfast Sunbell again. I'm going to go Berry Sis in front, Hero in the back. I think I do want to Lumen Vase my own Junker and not the Berry Bell. I have 3 casts of Berry Bell. And then I will Snowcake the Crusher. Bomber's kind of scary, and the hindsight here is I should have brought Spike. That's your hindsight for this one. But there's really good news here, and the really good news is that this Bomber did not roll trash. If this guy rolled trash, I think we would be in a much, much worse spot. Plus 5 HP, I can deal. 5 attack, I can probably deal. Now, Soulbinding is interesting because I can't kill my Jun very easily. But I could still put a Soulbind out on one of the enemies. I'm gonna Blizzard Bottle there, Junker. My Junker is going to take a while, but I should probably focus wholly on scaling. Because as soon as I drill through the Jailer, I think this fight is a wrap. That's not entirely true. In a very, very slightly different world, I would be playing Jun Soulbound Skull Misty. But that obviously is not a play. So I think you're playing... What's in my deck? Right. I think you're playing Jun Skull Mist Big Berry here. I think it's this. Jun Skull Mist Big Berry. Because this gets rid of Skull Mist Tea, gives my Junker +6. And, yeah, that's about it. It also buffs the other 2, but mainly it gives my Junker +6. And then Big Berry can tank the Bomber, and I can recall Big Berry. The recall bell would probably have been okay. What I should do is I should Soulbind him to see what it is. Because if it's on the Bomber, I'll kill him. Yeah, I will instant kill this guy as soon as I possibly can. Their Junker's awake, and he's hitting 6s now, which is quite big and scary. You gotta run some numbers here. This is crunch time. This is the part where you really gotta lock in, because it's hard now. There is exactly one thing to think about here, and it's the fact that if you lose Junker, this fight is over. There's one other thing to think about here, and that's the fact that you can't kill Big Barry, and he can't double tank. Both of those are also tough. I think step 1 here is to press Berry Bell, and we need to see where this 7 damage goes. Because if this 7 health goes to Big Berry, I win. And if it doesn't, if it goes to Junker, I also win. If it doesn't go to either of those, and it goes to my hero, we have to talk. Yeah. So I think what you do here is recall Big Barry and push your hero up. That's my thinking. Recall Big Barry. He keeps the Soulbind, so I can always find time to kill him later. My hero has 27 HP. It's going to take a long time for these guys to kill him. And in 2 out of 3 cases, this Chrono lives, and I just steamroll. And in 1 out of 3 cases, you know, whatever. We'll see. Oh, nice. Nice, nice. Okay, very good. Because now my Junker is doing 32 every turn. And that means it's a lot of damage. Am I supposed to let Barry Sis die in this spot? That's your final question of the run. Do you let her go? I gain a lot of flexibility. I think you let her go. I'm pretty sure it's the correct choice. It's weird to say, but I think you let her die. Because I can now solo tank this top row with things like Tigris, and I will get very similar value. Because the only other play here, the only other option is to recall her, and then the Junker drops low, and it's just not worth it. You let her go. Thank you very much, Barry Sis, for another job well done. And so long. Now my hero has 36 HP, and we have our super scaled Junker, who I should also... Sorry, I want to grab one more screenshot. Welcome back to the team, Gunk Gobor. Appreciate you being here today. We're going to go Tigris Mask onto the top row because I need the chump. It is pretty good. The thing about the enemies being really strong is that when you take copies of them, they are really strong as well. It's looking like I Soulbind on Chrono here. And then kill it. And that'll clean up 2 enemies for me. And I think I should do that next turn. Or like 2 turns from now, sorry. I want the Lancer dead before I send that. That way I will just be guaranteed a victory. More or less. Actually, now that you're at 22, I can go Gunk Fruit here. Thank you for your work today, Tigris. You did a great job. You can hit the showers for this one. We can go Lumen Vase on Chrono, and then I clean both of these out, and then we put a Jun Jun up here. Now that my Junker is super scaled. and we can go Soulbind on Chrono. And like I said, all those minutes ago, oh fuck, it's been an hour. Like I said, a full hour ago, Chrono is good because it's a good way to get Soulbind. So, as I understand it, the issue with Soulbind and the issue with all of these sacrifices is very specifically interacting with cards that say kill an ally. They're not counting right now. When you kill cards yourself, like this, it still works. And you can go run it back a few 30 minutes or so, and you can see when I played Soulbind in the Bolgo fight and then played Skullmisty on my Junjun, it did not kill. But there, I played the Tarblade and it did kill. The good thing about being a streamer is that I don't have to learn when things are bugged because people will just come in and tell me, hey, this is bugged, so I can prepare for it. And that makes life a lot easier for learning how to get around shit like that. Shademancers is tough right now. I think it is a lot harder that lines are closed off on these kill and ally cards. But with that being said, I think that you can do this after the fight. Yo, it would have been terrible. Thank God I didn't do that shit. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, you can still win with this clan. I think that you just, it's a lot harder and the lines are difficult, but you know, Shade Wisp, Tigress Mask, good shit. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to leave me a like, subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good one. Teeth kills 18? Wow.